It was supposed to be a normal Monday. The academy hallway buzzed with its usual chaos, sneakers quaking, lockers slamming, students whining like the world betrayed them. You just wanted to survive the morning without drama. And then your eyes found him, John Jungkook, the academy's walking problem. Black hair falling, perfectly messy, lip ring catching the light, that lazy posture like he owned every corner he stood in. Everyone stared, some scared, some hopelessly obsessed. You stared only because you needed to keep track of your enemy. You hissed under your breath and looked away, not worth your time. But then a deep voice slipped right inside your head. There she is again, Miss Attitude. You blinked. Who said that? Before you could understand, another thought slammed into your mind, louder. If she rolls her eyes at me today, I'll make sure she regrets it. Your heart kicked slowly. You turned and found Jungkook's eyes were already on you. Oh no. You were hearing John Jungkook's thoughts. Why him? You lifted your chin, smirking inside. A sense of victory spread inside you. Fine, this power would help you destroy him in every argument. Finally, sub advantage. But then his thoughts changed, and your confidence died on the spot. That outfit. She's begging for attention. Your heart tripped. Your throat dried. Your whole body felt those goosebumps. Okay, no one needed to hear that. You shifted uncomfortably. A terrible idea because his thoughts bounced again. If she keeps biting her lip like that, I swear I'll drag her to the nearest empty room. Imagine her trembling under me. Your breath hitched, an accidental gasp left your mouth and his eyes narrowed like he heard your reaction. He pushed off the wall, walking toward you, smirking like a predator. Your heart clearly forgot how to function. He stopped closer, too close. A little bird told me you were talking about me. You finally spoke, acting as if you weren't trembling inside. He tilted his head while his lips curved into a devil's grin. You look distracted. Everything all right in that tiny mind of yours? His thoughts overlapped his words. Say it, tell me you heard me. You stepped back, first time ever, because if he said even one of those dark thoughts out loud, you would spontaneously combust on the spot. Stay away from me, you muttered. Jungkook's gaze darkened, not offended, amused. Oh, sweetheart, I wasn't even close yet. Your powers were supposed to help you defeat him. Instead, they just made him 10 times more dangerous. Because now you knew exactly what he wanted to do with you. And the worst part, your stupid heart was curious. The bell rang, but instead of salvation, it felt like a curse. Because you shared the same class with him. You walked into the lecture hall with your usual mission: score higher than John Jungkook, crush his ego, repeat. You found your seat, front row, your throne of superiority. Then a chair scrapped behind you. Of course, he sat right there. Your pen almost broke in your grip. Before you could roll your eyes, his thoughts hit you like a headshot. Let's see if she can keep her top rank today. You scoffed silently. Watch me. You whispered. His voice in your head smirked. Cocky. Cute. You stiffened. The professor started the lecture, writing equations on the board. You focused, determined. You were always better than him at this subject. Then his thoughts slipped in again. If I get a higher score, she'll probably throw a fit. Adorable. You clenched your jaw. He didn't deserve to know that he was right. Halfway into the lecture, a test paper magically appeared on your desk. Surprise quiz. You loved it. Jungkook hated surprises. At least that's what you believed until you heard. Good. I'll destroy her with this one. You didn't bother hiding your glare. He met it with a lazy smirk, tapping his pen like he was bored of winning already. You started writing, fast, focused, confident. Silence filled the room except inside your mind. Her hair smells good today. What shampoo is that? Your handwriting glitched. Focus, idiot. You are not supposed to like her. You almost choked on air. But imagine her congratulating me after class. You snorted accidentally. The professor glanced at you. You pretended to cough. Jungkook leaned forward slightly. You could feel his breath near your ear. He wasn't touching you, but he might as well have been. His voice out loud was a whisper. Problem, Ryan? His mind a disaster. Tell me what's on that smart mouth. You gripped your pen so tight your knuckles turned white. Do your test. You hissed. His lips ghosted a smirk. Oh, I would rather do something else. Your pulse betrayed you. Not okay, not normal. Time flew, papers were collected, and your hand shook from anger, and something else you refused to name. As class ended, Jungkook leaned back casually while you gathered your things like a soldier preparing for war. He spoke, voice smooth like sin. Don't look so stressed, Ryan. You'll cry if I score higher again. His thoughts were not that polite. If she cries, I wonder if I could make it for a better reason. You froze for a second too long. He noticed, of course he did. He noticed everything now. Your eyes met, challenge blazing between you. You smirked, stepping closer. Let's wait for the results, Jungkook. Maybe you should save your tears. His grin sharpened into pure trouble. Oh, want to bet? His brain answered itself. If I win, she'll owe me something she won't like. You lifted a brow, and when I win, you'll kneel. His breath hitched barely but enough. She has no idea how dangerous it is to ask me to kneel. Your heart kicked. Your power was supposed to help you beat him, but it only made the battlefield hotter. This rivalry, it just turned deadly, deadly attractive. You came into the cafeteria to get some peace. You sat with your friends, laughing about absolutely nothing, finally forgetting Jungkook existed on the same planet. Then he walked into the cafeteria. Silence followed him, like always. He spotted you instantly, of course he did, and took the seat directly across the cafeteria, eyes locked onto you like a sniper. You ignored him. Your friend leaned in. He's staring again. You scoffed. Let him go blind then. Jungkook's thoughts stabbed your mind. I'll blind every guy at this table if they look at her again. Your smile froze. Suddenly, the boy sitting beside you, Alex, laughed and nudged your shoulder. Friendly, normal, but Jungkook's mind? If he touches her again, I'll break his hand. Without thinking, you answered out loud, oh, shut up. He's just talking. Your friends stare at you. What? One asked. You fumbled. Not you. I mean, I was talking to myself inside my mouth. Smooth, very smooth. Across the room, Jungkook's eyes narrowed. Did she just respond to me? You gulped your juice a little too aggressively. Then Alex did the worst thing possible. He tugged a loose strand of hair behind your ear. You flinched. Jungkook's mind exploded. Touch her again, I'll bury you. You snapped louder than intended. No one is burying anyone. The entire cafeteria stared. Alex blinked. What? Panic sprinted through your soul. Jungkook stood up slowly, a storm wearing black clothes, and began walking toward you. But you got up and walked out of the cafeteria. No, impossible. Seraphines are extinct. But why do I feel connected? He followed you while the whole cafeteria left confused. You swallowed a sharp breath. He was getting suspicious, and then a push from behind. Someone shoved past you. Your power snapped like a whip. Jungkook reached out on instinct, grabbing your wrist before you fell. Electric heat shot through your skin. Shit, she feels like she's mine. Your mouth moved before you could stop it. I'm not yours. His grip tightened, shock flared in his eyes, then something darker. Hungrier, she heard me. His voice called your name, real this time, Ryan. He whispered your name like a secret he already owned. You tried to pull away, his hand didn't budge. Since When can you hear my thoughts? Your breath stuttered because this wasn't a question. This was a claim. Students were staring, rumors already sparking. You yanked your wrist free and stepped back. Stay away from me. A slow, wicked smirk curved his lips. His thoughts turned sharper and darker. Oh, I'm staying close, right where you can hear everything I want to do. Your knees weakened. I'll make her admit she's mine. Louder, stronger, possessive, and you did the worst possible thing. You answered again, out loud. Keep dreaming, John Jungkook. He paused, eyes shining, victorious, because he knew you could hear every forbidden thought he fought to hide, and he wasn't planning to stop, not anymore. The night air felt colder than usual. You stood on the rooftop of your apartment building, gripping the railing as you tried to steady your breathing. Ever since your powers awakened, silence had been a luxury, but tonight the voices were strangely still. Until his presence cut through the dark, you didn't need to turn around. Your pulse already know John Jungkook was behind you. She's alone, scared, but still pretending she's not. You clench your teeth, not again. Stop thinking so loud. He walked closer, slow, deliberate footsteps. I wasn't thinking loud. You are just hearing too much. You finally faced him, black hair tousled by the wind, eyes glowing faintly red in the moonlight. Not human red, infernal red. He shouldn't reveal that form in public, but for you, he didn't care. She should fear me, yet she looks like she wants to push me. Your fingers tightened on the railing. I don't want anything from you. His smirk deepened, wicked, liar. Your heart thudded painfully. Even your own mind felt exposed. His gaze dropped to your lips, his thought sharpened. If I kiss her now, will she push me or will she finally break? You gasped too loud. He heard it. He enjoyed it. So you heard that too. He stepped even closer, chest almost brushing yours, heat radiating off him, burning through your clothes. I shouldn't want her. I should destroy the bond, but I would rather destroy anyone who tries to take her away. This bond, it's forbidden, isn't it? His jaw clenched, a storm flashed across his eyes. You shouldn't know that. Then stop thinking and I won't. Wrong thing to say. The wind around him shifted, a pulse of supernatural energy. His hand slammed beside your head against the railing, caging you between steel and his body. Ryan, you are the only one who can hear the real me. She is mine, even if the council kills us for it. Your heart froze. You weren't supposed to hear that. That wasn't just desire, that was promise. You tried to move, your legs forgot how to work. Stay away. He leaned closer, his lips almost brushing your ear. Why would I stay away when fate put you right next door? Your breath hitched. He chuckled softly, the sound of someone who already won. Good night, soulmate. And then he disappeared into shadows, leaving you trembling against the cold metal railing. But his last thought echoed loudest. One day she will run to me instead of running away. Your knees nearly buckled because you feared that day might come sooner than you wanted. You live in a world where two hidden groups exist: Seraphins, powers of mind, truth, and thoughts; Infernals, powers of desire, darkness, and danger. These two groups hate each other and never mix, but one day your seraphim power suddenly woke up and you started hearing the thoughts of John Jungkook, the most powerful infernal in your academy. This was impossible unless you are his soulmate. Now you and Jungkook became enemies who can't stay away from each other. Your bond was forbidden, dangerous, and powerful enough to change the whole world. You didn't choose this destiny, but fate chose him for you. You didn't remember falling asleep. One moment you were staring at your ceiling, trying to block Jungkook's thoughts out of your head. Then suddenly, darkness, cold wind. The ground beneath you wasn't your room. It was black stone, cracked and burning at the edges like it belonged in someone's hell. You spun around, shadows twisted around you, whispering, "She will leave you, she will fear you, you were never worthy." Those weren't voices from the world, they were his thoughts, broken, terrified, hidden deep. A figure stood ahead, back turned, trembling. You recognized that back instantly, Jungkook. He stood in chains, wrists bleeding from pulling against them. Then a monstrous dark aura surged around him, wings of shadow, claws instead of hands, his infernal form. He rolled, not in anger, in pain, and was screaming inside his mind. "I'll lose her. I'll scare her away. I will destroy the only thing I want to protect." Your heart dropped. That was his fear. You stepped forward. The moment your feet touched the ground near him, the chain snapped. His head whipped toward you, his eyes glowing red like they were drowning in fire. "No, don't look at me." His voice cracked, the voice of someone who thought they didn't deserve to be seen. But you walked closer anyway. The monster form stumbled back. "I'm not scared of you." He froze, his mind loud and breaking. "If she touches me, I'll taint her. If she stays, she'll die because of me." Your hand gently lifted toward his cheek. He flinched. "I will hurt you. Not if you choose not to." Silence, then his shape shifted, claws shrinking into fingers, wings retracting. The monster collapsed into a boy, scared, lonely, desperate. He looked up at you. "I'm afraid of losing you before I ever have you." The world pulsed like your heart sank. "Don't leave, please don't leave." You sat beside him as the nightmare dissolved into light around you. "I'm right here." His breath steadied. His final thought before darkness faded: "If she stays, maybe I can be something other than a monster." And then you woke up, gasping, sweating, your heart racing. Your window was open, curtains fluttering, and outside on his balcony, Jungkook stood there, staring right at you, eyes wide like he knew exactly where you had just been. You saw it. It was not a question, but a truth, a warning, a plea. You spent the entire morning avoiding him. Different hallway, different staircase, different crowd, anywhere but near John Jungkook, because how were you supposed to look at someone after seeing the monster he feared he was? But destiny has zero manners. Lunch bell rang. You pushed through the crowded corridor, head low, heartbeat loud. Then the crowd parted, and he was there, standing right in front of you. Black hoodie, hands in pockets, jaw locked tight. His eyes intense enough to pin you in place. You pivoted to turn around, his arm shot up, palm slamming on the wall beside your head. Blocked. Students near you stopped talking. Whisper spread. "Running from me now?" You kept your voice steady. "I'm busy." His eyes sharpened. He stepped closer, too close. "Busy avoiding me?" Your silence confirmed it. His thoughts spiked, furious, terrified. "She saw the worst of me. She must hate me now." You winced. He caught it. "You heard that?" You looked anywhere except of him. "I don't want to hear anything from you anymore." Wrong again. His anger cracked. "Don't shut me out." His fingers brushed your wrist, not grabbing, just touching like he was begging. "If she leaves, I break." Your chest tightened painfully. You pushed his hand away. "That nightmare, it wasn't meant for me to see." A muscle in his jaw twitched. "You weren't supposed to enter my head. No one has ever gotten inside." You finally looked up. "Why me?" His lips parted, breath heavy like the truth was killing him. His thoughts rolled. "Because you are mine." You snapped at him. "Stop thinking that. I'm not." He slammed his other hand on the wall, boxing you in completely. Students gasped. "You are, whether you accept it or not." Heat exploded under your skin. "Fight or fight in chaos." Your voice dropped to a whisper. You are scared of yourself, and I'm supposed to trust you? Silence fell, his breath hit your cheek, his reply barely a sound. I would burn myself before I let you be hurt by me. His eyes, honest and haunted, that scared you more than his anger because he meant it, and then the most terrifying thought slipped out of him. I would destroy the whole world if they tried to take her. Your heart nearly stopped. He froze, realizing you heard it, but instead of panic, a dark smile spread on his lips. Good, now you know exactly how far I'll go for you. Someone yelled from the end of the hallway. John Jungkook, principal's office now. The spell broke. He backed away slowly, but his eyes never left you. Don't run again, Ryan. You are only safe with me, he thought as he walked. Your knees almost gave out because part of you feared he might be right. Your head spun all day, every voice around you felt like a sharp needles. Your powers, they were growing too fast. The whispering thoughts in the hallway became screams in your mind. You clutched your head, dizziness knocking your balance. And then a blast of psychic energy erupted from you. Lights flickered, windows cracked, students screamed, your knees buckled, strong arms caught you before you hit the ground. His voice sounded far away but desperate. Why, look at me, stay with me. Your vision blurred, but you weren't alone. Boots echoed sharply. A tall woman approached. Silver eyes, white cloak. A seraphim hunter. Her gaze was cold as a blade. The bond must be severed now, Jungkook growled, placing you behind him. His eyes shifted, crimson fire glowing. Over my dead body. The hunter raised her hand, psychic energy forming into a sphere of light. The Seraphine child's power are unstable. She will destroy us all. Jungkook's voice dropped into pure infernal rage. Then I'll burn your world first. Dark wings exploded from his back. The hallway trembled. He launched forward. But the hunter threw him aside with a telekinetic blast. He hit the wall, blood trailing his lip. The hunter stepped toward you. You are a threat. Let us erase you. It will be painless. Your heart pounded in terror, then something snapped inside you. Your power surged. You stood, eyes glowing bright silver. Get away from him. The hunter hesitated, her thoughts now loud and exposed. Impossible. A seraphine shouldn't have this much power. Energy rippled from your palms, pushing her back. She recovered, aiming the spear, but Jungkook blurred in front of you, shielding you again. If she dies, I follow. Something in your chest broke open, a bond clicking into place. Your hands moved on instinct, your power wrapped around both of you, silver and black spiraling together. The spear shattered, the hunter stumbled, fear replacing arrogance. The prophecy balanced between shadow and truth. She vanished in shimmering light, retreating. Silence dropped, your legs gave out. Jungkook caught you again. His breath was shaky. Why would you die for me? Your voice came so weak, he stared at you like you were his entire existence. His thoughts were no longer dark or violent, just one pure truth. Because I love you. He didn't say it aloud. He thought it just for you. You smiled, exhausted, teary. I heard that. His lips curled into the first genuine smile you had seen from him. He leaned his forehead against yours. You are my fire, my fate, my only bond. You lifted a hand to his cheek, warm and safe, and you are not a monster, Jungkook. His eyes softened, red fading into brown. You whispered the words that sealed your destiny. I'm staying. His breath hitched. Then he kissed you, slow at first, then hungry with every bit of love and need he had buried for years. Power crackled around you, lightening the hallway. Your bond accepted. You pulled back breathless. He smirked against your lips. Guess you are stuck with me now, soulmate. Enemies to soulmate. Not bad. He chuckled and wrapped you in his arms, wings folding protectively around you, and for the first time the world felt quiet. No voices, no fear, just you and him, two forbidden souls who rewrote the rules by loving each other.